Welcome to Harmonic Echoes, the podcast where we explore the profound connections between music and society throughout music history. I'm your host, Ari, and today we're diving into the intensing world of string music during the Renaissance and its impact on English society. The Renaissance, spanning roughly from the 14th to the 17th century, was an era of cultural rebirth and innovation. Music, particularly orchestral string music, played a vital role in shaping the social fabric, courtly culture, and even political landscapes of the time. But how exactly did this form of art resonate beyond the concert halls? Let's find out. Let's set the stage. During the Renaissance, string instruments like the viol, lute, and rebec evolved significantly, paving the way for more complex compositions and harmonies. England, under the influence of the Italian and Flemish schools of music, began to develop its own distinct sound. The viol consort, a group of string players who performed together, became immensely popular in courtly and domestic settings, unlike the grand orchestras we think of today. These concerts were small ensembles, but their intricate interplay of melodies captured the imagination of listeners and composers alike. Composers like Thomas Tallis and William Byrd revolutionized music with their polyphonic arrangements, where multiple melodies intertwined seamlessly. These compositions weren't just art. They were symbols of intellectual achievement and sophistication. And in Renaissance England, music was not merely entertainment. It was a tool of power and prestige. The royal court was the epicenter of cultural life, and string ensembles played a crucial role in court ceremonies, banquets, and dances. Monarchs like Henry VIII and Elizabeth I were passionate patrons of the arts, using music to solidify their authority and demonstrate their refinement. Elizabeth I, in particular, elevated the status of English music in her reign. Her reign saw the flourishing of string ensembles, which were used not only to entertain but impress foreign dignitaries. These performances showcased England's cultural prowess, establishing its place on the European stage. But the impact of the string extended beyond the court. The rise of printed music allowed compositions to reach a broader audience. Wealthy households began to host their own musical gatherings. String music became a staple of domestic life. The democratization of music helped bridge the gap between the elite and the emerging middle class, fostering a shared cultural identity. String music during the Renaissance also reflected and influenced societal values. The intricate harmonies and counterpoints of the viol consorts mirrored a Renaissance ideals of balance, order, and intellectual curiosity. Moreover, music was a key part of education. Young nobles and aspiring gentlemen were often trained in the lute or the viol, as music proficiency was seen as a mark of refinement. Women, too, participated in this cultural shift. The ability to play an instrument or sing became an essential skill for women of the gentry, contributing to the roles as cultural ambassadors in marriage and social gatherings. Religion, another cornerstone of English society, was deeply intertwined with music. The Protestant Reformation, spearheaded by figures like Henry VIII, reshaped church music. String ensembles had often accompanied choral performances, making sacred music more emotionally resonant and accessible. These blendings of the spiritual and the artistic left a lasting imprint on English worship practices. The influence of the Renaissance string music on English society cannot be overstated. It transformed how people engaged in art, education, and even politics. The viol concert and other string ensembles laid the foundation for the development of the modern orchestra, influencing Western music for centuries to come. Perhaps most importantly, the music united people across from social divides. Whether in a grand court or in a modest household, the sound of strings resonated deeply, creating a shared cultural language that helped define the spirit of the English Renaissance. And that's a wrap on today's episode of Harmonic Echoes. We hope you enjoyed the exploration of how the Renaissance string music shaped society. I'll leave some songs and links below for recommended recordings. Thank you for joining us on the journey through time. Until next time, keep listening, keep learning, and let the echoes of harmony guide you.